Alright, I actually don't want to do that third video. I was thinking of doing 3 videos, but I don't want to like compromise anybody's anonymity. So I'm like, okay, I will stick with what I am going to talk about. And the first one, because this one is less important, is a quick response to the Lunduke video about Rust core utils. Because he made a few kind of weird statements that didn't make a lot of sense. And the first one was that Rust itself is a religious thing. I didn't really understand why he said that. But I can assure you that the VP of engineering at Ubuntu is not doing this for religious reasons. So that's the first thing out of the way. I don't know why the fuck he said that Rust is a religion, because it's not. I mean, there are actual like genuine security use cases for Rust, and it's not just memory safety. Because it turns out too, when he said that the GNU core utils don't break, and the thing about that is the GNU core utils do not exist in their own space. Since they are so tightly integrated with like multiple operating systems, mostly Linux, they have to be updated to work with the other things that exist in Linux. And from a security standpoint, that would be SE Linux. And the problem with SE Linux is there is a regression, not a regression, there is a problem, a breakage in GNUtils 9.6, which causes some issues with SE Linux. What it is like, if you list the mount points, it can't read, I want to say it can't read some SE Linux policy from some different mount points, which is considered a security problem. So, but that's just like one example. I mean, if you look at their bug tracker, you'll obviously find things. Battle tested does not mean free of bugs, basically. This isn't suckless software where like it eventually matures because it exists in such a, isolated space where all you have to focus on is pretty much that code. You have to actually consider other parts of Linux when you're writing core utils. And so the Rust core utils not only are obviously like more secure because of their memory safety, but they are also less prone to security issues because they're a lot newer. Basically, is there will be a lot more focus on security from these Rust core utils. So, and especially as somebody that's a kind of a fan of alternate core utils, I am obviously a huge fan of rewriting them in another language that is not C, because C is it's a great low level language, but like, man, it's got some holes. It's got a lot of holes, and obviously you can fix those holes, but bugs pop up every now and then, and you really want to have a team that's like more security focused writing your core utils. Just saying. So that's kind of what I wanted to say was it's probably a good thing that Ubuntu is going about this. I'm not sure if they'll be. The argument people are making right now is that there's a lot of breakages, and like, yeah, they're relatively new and they're trying to be bug for bug compatible with GNUtils. So you gotta wait a few months, but by those next few months, I mean, they'll probably be ready to ship. Like, you'll be able to run them on a normal system, because people are like, oh, what's going to happen to my LS? And it's like, it'll be there. It'll still be called LS. It'll just be in the uutils instead of GNUtils. So, like, no problem. All right, I'm going to work on the next one now. Thanks for that. Bye.